I don't know anything about the Thorps, but there's this weird tendency for people to say that you have done sexual things with your dad. Can you explain the background of that? What's the deal with this?
I mean, there's several documentaries about it on YouTube. Feel free to check those out. But essentially, I started streaming with my dad on YouTube, and at first people said he was my pimp, because I'm really good looking. So obviously any man who's in charge of me must be a pimp, which actually I'm hoping Ethan could be because he knows I'm star material. I heard him say that. But anyways, maybe we can work that out later. So, yeah. And then,
you're going to get me in trouble. You know what? You're going to get me in trouble. I've been playing around too. I would actually get in trouble because of her. All right. Sorry. Go ahead. Finish your thought there, Superstar.
I can make a lot of money.
Finish your thought, Superstar. Go ahead.
So then, essentially it comes down to envy. So people started being envious because I was good looking and I have a great relationship with my dad. It's complicated, but it's a good relationship. Yeah, that's fine. So, gosh, where was I? Oh yeah. So people got envious and they started saying, that I blah, blah, blah. I do things with my dad. He's inappropriate with me because we make sex jokes because, we're both adults. We understand what sex is. We've both been to sex ed. And then, my mother came on, and my mother, 4 years prior to all of this YouTube stuff, my mother had accused me of stealing my dad because I became better friends with him in high school. Blah, blah, blah. She abandoned my family. It's a whole thing, but essentially it comes down to envy. People are envious that I'm gorgeous, charismatic, wealthy, and, basically amazing at everything. And so they say that, because they don't have a good relationship with their dad and they're also generally infertile old women, they say that, I'm fucking him. So essentially that's where it all comes from. My dad has never been inappropriate with me in any way. He's a wonderful man and I love him very much.
Clutch sent $3. Hi, Grace. Your brother John has accused you of sucking your father's dick. Is this true?
I don't.
My brother John is deeply closeted, and he's working construction job now to prove that he's not gay to his entire family. So if you want to believe him, you can. But I mean, he's obviously got issues. My mother, I did allow her to, because she kind of wanted to. It has been made known that I did allow her to touch me sexually slightly, when I was
wait a second, caller.
Or so.
No, hold on. Wait, caller.
Tell Grace about your 8-inch dick, which I hear is very thick.
I'm not gonna do that.
Send $3.
I'm not gonna do that. But Jesus Christ. This is a wild one, I have to say. All right, now, so you just dropped, and this is kind of what I was alluding to earlier, but had a little more decorum about the way I asked the question. But yeah, I had seen that screen cap as well. So you're saying that is true.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. First of all, who cares about lesbianism? Obviously, it's a joke. But secondly, my mom was she has whatever. She has sexual problems. I offered for her. I said, like, if I stripped down my bra and panties with her, and I was like, look, we're just women. You can calm down. I don't think I'm better than you because, I have a better body, even though I do. And, whatever, like, we can just relax. And she touched me a little bit. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I was just trying to get her to relax, but, it didn't really work, obviously. So people, I just have to ask, why are you such a stuck-up faggot? I mean, can we just relax a little bit? Sex is not that big a deal.
I've been super amicable to you, but you just admitted that your mother molested you.
Well, you're just asking these questions in a very,
You're just like a stuck-up dyke. I mean, what's up with that?
Well, dyke? Come on now.
Yeah, you're a dyke. You just admitted to being a dyke.
Well, I mean, which girl hasn't had a slight lesbian experience in her life? It's not like a big deal, but I
mean, it's a big deal when it's your mom.
Oh, okay. We can all clutch.
That's a little weird.
Okay.
Wait, so is this because you think this is okay because in Rhode Island incest is not illegal?
No, I First of all, as people I'm seeing in chat, and I'm not trying to read chat because I know that distracts people, but there's no molestation with that whole thing. I was an adult. I made a free decision. You know what I mean?
The screen cap I saw. Look, and whatever
deal.
people want to, however they want to classify it. Obviously, controversial thing that happened there, but the cap I saw, I think it was your dad talking about it, and he said you were over 16 or something, which I guess. I don't know the laws of Rhode Island, but the way he said it wasn't even a crime.
It is legal. It's one of the 2 states.
That's wild. Okay. All right. That is wild. Go ahead.